Okay, beloved fans, here are my prognostications and predictions for 2012 NFL season, week number 4. First game, Detroit over Minnesota. We may not have to ponder whether Christian Ponder can play quarterback or not. Ponder looked impressive, as did the Vikings in defeating the Niners last week. Now they have to go to Detroit and play a Lions team that is simmering after losing to what I believe was an inferior Tennessee Titans squad. Look for the Lions to rebound at home. San Francisco over New York Jets. The Jets jettisoned their way to victory last week, earning a tough road win over Miami. The 49ers, a team that prides themselves on defense, gave up 24 points to a Minnesota team many thought would be a cellar dweller this season. The Jets are feeling good and will be fired up for the home game, but it won't be enough to beat a well-rounded 49ers team. Cincinnati over Jacksonville. Look for a battle between the Bengals' run defense and all-world running back Maurice Jones-Drew. Drew ran for a preposterous 177 yards last week against the Colts. Cincinnati's run defense won't be able to stop Jones-Drew, but may be able to contain him. Cincinnati's passing offense should be enough to beat the Jags in possibly a more competitive game than many would think. New York Giants over Philadelphia. The New York Giants are not enthralled about one thing: having to play the Eagles. Philadelphia has arguably been the Giants' #1 nemesis for some time. In this game, however, I think the G-men can turn the tide. The Eagles are 2-1 with a 1-point win over the Browns and a controversial win over the Ravens. The Giants have looked more impressive in their first 3 games. Giants in a close one. Tampa Bay over Washington. The Bucs and Redskins have something in common. They're both 1-2 and have both been competitive in their last 2 games, despite losing both of them. The tiebreaker, you guessed it, Tampa Bay is at home. I look for the Bucs secondary to contain Redskins quarterback Griffin III just enough to squeak out a home victory. Atlanta over Carolina. The Panthers looked like a walking calamity of errors in last week's blowout loss to the G-men. The Falcons are playing exceptionally well. Atlanta quarterback Matt Ryan is 27-4 all-time at home. They were dominating in last week's win over San Diego. Look for Ryan to be 28-4 at home after this game. Arizona over Miami. The Cardinals are very surreptitiously and quietly becoming an upper echelon team in the NFL. They have won 10 of their last 12 and 8 of their last 9 dating back to last season. The Dolphins come into Arizona at 1-2 and had high hopes this season after an auspicious end to last year. Expect the Cards to win with defense and wide receiver Larry Fitzgerald. Perhaps a division title is attainable for this team. New England over Buffalo. After consecutive losses to Arizona and Baltimore, some people may be pontificating regarding the Pats' future. Are they no longer a dominant team? I still think they are. As we know, the Patriots rarely lose to the Bills. The Patriots were one of the better teams in the NFL in total defense prior to Sunday's 31-30 loss to the Ravens. Expect for that defense to show up in this game and give the Pats the victory.